For this tutorial, I'll be making use of 1.5 yard of this fabric, and here is the measurement I'll be working with. The skirt length is 25, the band is 2 inches, and to get the actual measurement, remove that in 2 inches from the skirt length. I have 23 inches, and I'll be adding 1.5 to it for hemming allowance and joining allowance. 0.5 at the top for joining and 1 inch for hemming. So I have 24.5 right there, and I'm just going to take a measurement to be sure I have 24.5. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do is to run a loose stitch around that tip, the top where we are going to be fixing our band. Okay, you want to run a loose stitch around that part to gather it, to give it that gathers effect. So I'll just take it to my sewing machine and go ahead and do that. But to know the actual measurement of what you need for the band, you are going to be making use of your hip measurement, which is for me 36 inches. Then after that, you're going to add 1 inch to it for joining allowance. So in total, we need 37 inches. Now after running a loose stitch around it, this is what I have, and I've gone ahead to also gather it. So the thread at this tip, I'm just going to be tying it together so that my fabric do not just move around anyhow. It's just going to be within the 37 inches measurement if I go ahead to tie it on both ends. All right, you might be wondering that why are we using 37 inches for the waistline. That's because it will enable us to wear it very well. There's going to be ease around the hip area when we are wearing it. You know, our hip is larger than the waist, so it has to give room for that skirt to come up to our waist. Now for the band itself, I have 18.5 right there, which is actually on fold. So when I open it up, I'm going to have 37 inches. Now the next thing I'm just going to do is to go ahead and measure right there. I have 5 inches, which means that when I sew it, I'm going to be left with 2 inches. Now from the down part, measure 1 inch, and from that 1 inch go up by 0.5 inch, and then you want to stitch the rest. Okay, you want to stitch that 1 inch at the down part, and then the remaining part you're going to leave that 0.5 inch open. Now as you can see, I've gone ahead to do that with my sewing machine, and then I've also top stitched on the seam inside. Okay, you can see it. So that's going to give us the space where we are going to pass our rope, after which we are going to take this same band to the sewing machine and stitch that open area. That open area, we are going to stitch it together, and to stitch it we need to leave a space where we can pass our elastic through and opening. So from that point where we join together, you want to go out by 1 inch on both sides. Okay, 1 inch on that side and 1 inch on the other side as well. I hope you understand what I've just explained right now. This is what I meant. So we are going to be passing our elastic through that opening. I hope you understand. And for the elastic, we're going to be making use of 25 inches. My waist is 26 inches plus joining allowance, which is 27 inches. I'm just removing 2 inches from it. Okay, so I'm just going to pass the elastic into my band. Now once you are done passing it into the band, the next thing you want to do is to stitch it together. Stitch the elastic together, and this is what I had after I was done. Now you want to ensure that your elastic goes into the band properly. All right, let it be evenly distributed around your band. From the top of your band, you want to come down by 0.5 inch. Then you want to sew round it, okay, at that 0.5 inch. From that 0.5 inch that you've stitched on, come down by 1 inch again. Because we used an elastic of 1 inch, I'm going to be marking 1 inch as well. Then I'm going to stitch on that part as well. Ensure that you are not stitching on the elastic itself when stitching. This will help us to put the elastic in place properly. All right, okay, so after you're done doing that, the next thing you want to do is to take your main skirt and join it together on that opening, and then you want to gather it and sew it to the band itself, and after which you are going to hem the hemline. I'm going to reiterate again, I'm going to explain again. On the band, come down by 0.5 inch and sew it. Okay, you want to sew it, and then from there you come down by 1 inch and sew it again. That's going to put our elastic in a kind of casing. Okay, then you want to join the skirt itself together, and after joining it together you fold the hem and join it to the band. All right, so this is what I had after I was done. I hope you understand what I have explained right here now. So you can see that our elastic is in its own place. I have gone ahead to make a rope of about 41 or 42 inches, and that's about like 5 or 6 inches longer than my hip measurement. Okay, so you just want to take your pin and use it to pass it through that opening and pass it into the band. All right, so that's just what I am going to be doing right now. If you have watched to this extent and you're yet to subscribe, kindly do like, comment and share. Thank you very much as you do that. So after doing all of that, the next thing we are going to do is just to tie the rope. If you want, you can make use of the rope, and if you want, you can decide not to use the rope. Okay, if you are not using the rope, you can remove it and top stitch on that elastic itself so that it does not move inside its casing. You know, at times elastic can be funny, it can turn upside down, and then there is going to be a kind of shape I did not understand. So you want to remove the elastic, the rope itself, and stitch on the elastic. All right, and after I was done with all of that, this is what it looks like on me. This is the final look of it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment, like and share. And if there is any question you want me to answer, kindly drop it in the comment section. I will be more than glad to answer you. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.